Hey everybody, this is Greg here, coming from Canada. It's minus 26 here. It is super cold. First thing, usually I'm doing videos about crypto, but for all my crypto followers, this is about the XJW community. So if you don't want to hear about religion, then feel free to move on. So usually I don't feel the need to say anything to upload videos. I actually used to upload videos about the Jehovah's Witnesses years and years ago, before any of these the YouTube personalities were posting. But I stopped years and years ago. Anyway, I have never really felt the need to say anything because all you guys, all the other YouTubers, you say it for me so eloquently and so well produced. But in this particular case, I actually do feel that I need to say something in person. And it's with regards to some comments that have been made about the XJW community as a whole. Before I get into that, I just want to say just one caveat. Christian, I did see your video, and this is not meant to be a disagreement with you. Even though you talk about the XJW community as a or you in the title, you talk about the community. Really, I think your video was about one person in particular. So I really like your video, and so this is not meant to be a disagreement with you. Anyway, a lot has went on in the last few days, and I'm not going to speak about those events that took place. I've made my opinion a little bit known on Twitter, but really the reason I'm coming on here is a response to one person in particular and other people as well on Reddit and Facebook who are talking about the JW community in general, and really saying a lot of negative things about the community. And I just wanted to tell you how I see our group. I see us as a group of revolutionaries. We are troublemakers. I mean, what kind of person does it take to stand up to your family, to stand up to a whole congregation, to stand up to a whole multi-billion-dollar authoritarian organization? What kind of person does it take to do that? If you think back in history to other authoritarian governments or organizations, very few people stood up against them. The vast majority just went along with the status quo. So the individuals that stand up are revolutionaries. They're troublemakers. They are people that, are not afraid to give their opinion. So what happens when you get a bunch of troublemakers, a bunch of revolutionaries, and you put them into a confined space like Facebook or Twitter or Reddit or YouTube? Well, lots of times sparks fly. And so you're going to get disagreements. You're going to get fights and arguments. But that's who we are, and that's what makes us great. And to be honest, that is what shows that we are a healthy community. We come from an organization that didn't allow that. That didn't allow us to give our opinion or say anything. We had to toe the line. And so now we're in a group where we can all say our opinion, and some people might have a problem with it. There might be arguments. There might be people that get mad. But that's okay. It's like a democracy. You're in a healthy democracy when people are free to express themselves. So we're going through a little bit of a tough time right now where there's a lot of disagreement. And there is some problems here, but the XJW community is a wonderful group of people. You know, they're an incredibly diverse group of people with different backgrounds and different nationalities and races and different opinions and, you know, atheists and believers and everything in between. You know, and I celebrate that. I don't agree with everybody, but that's okay. You know, you know, I still love the community as a whole. You know, and I do understand where, in a way, I kind of understand where our particular individual that everybody knows is coming from. You know, a lot of people that have notoriety in this space, they get thousands of messages. So you're obviously going to get the crazies and the trolls that are just out there to cause trouble. But I think the characterization as the community as a whole as negative is not supported. It's not true. We are revolutionaries, and we should be proud of our community and, you know, what we're trying to do. So along with that, you know, 2022 has a lot of things going for it. You know, we really do, in my opinion, have this organization on the ropes. I think I speak for everybody here, in that, you know, we are. I may not speak for everybody, but I'll go out on a limb and say I do. In that, we're not trying to destroy the religion, and I think it would be arrogant of us to think that we could. But what we're trying to do is to drag this archaic religion into the 21st century. You know, make changes to their CSA policy, make changes to their shunning practices. You know, the blood issue, you know, the role of women and LGBTQ individuals in the organization. You know, changes like this. Now, some of them may never happen. And, you know, are women ever going to be elders? That would be a wonderful day, but I don't know if that'll ever happen. But I do think that we can make inroads, at least in my lifetime, for child sexual abuse policy, for shunning policy. You know, when you think about it, there's only been a few inquiries done in select countries. There's a lot of countries that Jehovah's Witnesses operate in, that each one of those countries could use an inquiry into child sexual abuse. There's a lot of work there to do. With shunning, I mean, the decision in Norway I was just ecstatic about that. That is just incredible. And so I think we do have them on the ropes. So let's keep our foot to the pedal here. And, you know, even in Canada, I'm not going to say anything, but I hope that we have some positive news coming from Canada in the next little bit. We don't know, but maybe. There's also some very important court cases going on around the world, in Canada and the U.S. and other places. So, you know, this community is wonderful. We still have work to do. And, you know, I'm proud to be part of this community and to be an ex-JW. And I don't think we're a bunch of terrible people. I think we're revolutionaries. So let's hold our head high and keep going. And you know what? If we have disagreements, it's okay. Let's agree to disagree. And, you know, move on and keep the community healthy. It's healthy to disagree sometimes. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you for listening to my rant. Now I'm back out into the cold. See you later.